As always, as you're, I'm sure, aware, this is just my guidance, this is your meditation. So please do whatever you feel and just allow whatever happens to happen, and hopefully you can be in that accepting space of non-judgment and just be with wherever the meditation takes you, wherever this lunar eclipse energy takes you. We'll be doing a tiny bit of drumming, it's not all the way through, just to help us to connect in with the rhythm of the heart. You might want to have a pen and paper handy for later if you want to write anything down. As I've mentioned, I have open sacred space. You might just want to have a little stretch, maybe rolling the shoulders back and down, just finding that comfortable position, maybe taking some neck circles. Allow yourself to release any tension physically, perhaps, as you come into that comfortable position for you, whatever that is for you in this moment. So just checking in with your own body, with your energy, finding perhaps a seated position or lying down or standing, and perhaps that moves during the meditation, or perhaps you're comfortable in that stillness. Just being okay with however your body wants to be in this moment, really focusing on that sense of nurturing ourselves today, if you choose. And once you've found that comfortable position, perhaps just allowing the eyelids to close, softening the gaze, allowing the arms to be relaxed and heavy wherever you are. And just gently beginning to find the flow of the breath. Accepting whatever you notice with that rhythm of breath in this moment, if you can. Just beginning to arrive. Knowing that we are held by all of those directions, by the south, and the west, and the north, and the east, held and nourished and nurtured by the earth and all who live upon her, and by that beautiful moon and the sun, and all of the stars, that universal energy, and held by everything that binds it together, everything that connects us, that source energy, that energy that was here before everything and will be here long after. Held in that space, together in this community. If we choose, as we're just with the breath here, we could also open up an extra little meditation space around ourselves. You might just like to do that in the mind's eye, or perhaps even physically, dipping in about a foot above the head and just opening up that little cocoon of energy, and allowing that to just surround us here, held in those four directions, held by that meditation space, deeply connecting with the breath, perhaps just noticing the breath at the tip of the nose, the sensation of air, the tip of the nose and on the skin. Perhaps having that intention, if you choose, to connect in with the heart, to align with the rhythm of your own heart. to learn from the wisdom of the heart, that energy. Perhaps declare and cleanse under the light of this full moon. Let go of anything that's beneficial. And to allow for that opening, for that new space to be created, for the new, for the possibilities. As always, my voice is just guidance. Allow yourself to settle into this meditation and be with whatever is for you in this moment, if you choose. And as we connect deeply to the breath, I invite you to feel that breath traveling deep down into the body. Inhaling all the way down to the base of the spine. And each exhale, perhaps allowing the body to soften a little bit more. Using the mind and the awareness to follow the journey of that breath as it travels all the way down to the base of the spine. You might like to consciously deepen and lengthen just for a few rounds of breath. Utilize that breath, allow that breath to help us to expand within, bringing in that stillness and peace with each inhale. And exhaling that sense of relaxation and softening. With our awareness, perhaps allowing that breath to travel even further down into the legs, the feet, the toes, beginning to connect with that nourishing and grounding energy of Mother Earth. Feeling ourselves held here. And if you choose, with that awareness and that breath, beginning to travel into the earth, deeply connecting with all of the layers. Just perhaps sensing, imagining, visualizing. It might just be a feel. You might just feel it within the breath. Or perhaps any senses, any fragrances, any feelings as you travel deep down into the earth, if you choose, with that breath, with that awareness. Observing, noticing what you notice. And perhaps you might choose to travel all the way down to the core of the earth here, perhaps settling somewhere within the earth that feels right for you in this moment. And I invite you here, if you choose, to just call upon the element of water within the earth. That element of water that also lives within us, around us, on the earth, within the earth. And if you choose, just allowing that element of water within the earth just to cleanse and wash away anything that's ready to leave in this moment, anything that's beneficial to the earth, to that water to be transformed. Perhaps we have a sense or feel of what we might be letting go of if we choose. Perhaps it's just utilising that breath, that sense, that feeling of the element of water within the earth is washing and cleansing away. For you, that might just be connecting with that element of water within you and within the earth. Or perhaps you've even found a body of water within the earth you're connecting with in this moment. So however it is for you, allowing that cleansing, washing away that clearing, if you choose, and that sacred water deep within the earth. Washing around us, through us, within us. And perhaps you notice as that energy begins to transform, anything that might be coming in its place. Do you let go? And in your own time, taking as much time as you need. And whenever you feel ready, perhaps thanking the earth, that element of water, feeling that sense of being cleansed and cleared by these beautiful sacred energies and held with so much love, nurturing and support as we let go. And you might like to allow that energy to travel with you, the beautiful energy of the earth, utilizing the breath and the awareness to travel all the way back up, slowly through the layers, into the body, and feel that energy of the earth washing through the body. All of those energies that are also within us. And that awareness and that breath traveling all the way up to the crown of the head. And if you choose, feeling, just sensing that energy within the stars, that universal energy, and perhaps even further beyond, the energy of the moon, the sun, and all the way up to that divine source creating energy. Feeling that connection, that sense of here too being held and supported. Perhaps feeling a sense, if you choose, of that energy coming all the way down through into the crown chakra, washing through the body. All of those elements and energies around us and within us, being in that connection deep within the earth and all the way up into that source creating energy, and all the way back down into the earth as you feel the breath and the energy flowing through the body. And perhaps just noticing a sense of how that feels, having let go. Just being here in this moment with your breath. Allowing that breath to be your anchor. And I invite you in your own time to allow your awareness to drift towards the heart space. And just to begin, just noticing whatever you notice there. This may be an observation of the sensations, perhaps just beginning on the surface of the chest and then noticing deeper those sensations within the heart. Perhaps it's just a sense of noticing how the breath flows within the heart space, the movement of the chest, the expansion of the lungs, and then the relaxation as you exhale. You might even like to place a hand or 2 hands on the heart space for a few breaths. And connecting in with the heart here, and perhaps just connecting in with this gentle rhythm as you breathe. Noticing what you notice within the heart space. And you may feel this also deep within the sacral chakra. Perhaps feeling a connection with both of those energy centers. You might like to allow this gentle rhythm to help you to connect even deeper with your own unique rhythm within that heart space. Perhaps feeling yourself journeying deep into the heart, if you choose. Just taking this time Feel your own unique connection. Journeying deeper and deeper within the heart, if it feels right for you in this moment. And I invite you, if you choose, just to notice your own rhythm within that heart space. And as you connect in with the sacred energy of the heart, you might like to ask, what am I learning here in this place? What am I noticing here? What is the gift here? What does my heart wish to share with me in this moment? And if you're noticing a gift, you might notice an image or a symbol to represent this gift, perhaps. Or perhaps it's just a feeling or a sense, just a knowing. And perhaps noticing how you can work with this gift, with the heart space. And if you choose, you could bring in this gift to wherever feels beneficial for you in this moment. Perhaps it's into that heart space or somewhere else. Just with that intention, perhaps with the breath, accepting that gift. And perhaps feeling a sense. Just noticing how that feels as you accept that gift. Perhaps noticing if you can finish this sentence, in this moment I am. In this moment I feel. You might like to thank the wisdom of the heart. Perhaps offering a gift in return, if you choose. And with this feeling, I invite you just to breathe. Notice the sense of the breath within the body. The sensation of air on the skin. The feeling of your body on the support that you're on. If you received a gift or some wisdom, or just a feeling or a sense, you might choose to physically reach out and actually bring that in to the body, to wherever feels, again, beneficial for you. Maybe it's that heart space, maybe it's somewhere else. And if you're choosing to bring that in physically, as you bring that in, again, you may notice a sense of I am. If you could finish that, what would it be in this moment? I am. Or I feel. Perhaps an I have. I am cultivating. can. Perhaps it's any or all of those, or just a simple I am or an I feel. Maybe no words come, perhaps it's just a feeling or a sensation, which is also wonderful. In your own time, you might like to gently start to bring back that little meditation space that we created, perhaps doing that physically or just in the mind's eye, just dipping underneath and bringing that all the way back up to about a foot above the head. And as you bring that back in, you might choose to take one hand onto the heart, one hand onto the belly. Just connecting with both of those energy centers in the lower belly and the heart. Feel that sense of harmonizing, grounding, and stabilizing back within the body and the breath in this moment. Feeling the breath all the way down into the base of the body. To that root chakra, the base of the spine, to the pelvis, the legs and the feet. Just directing a few rounds of breath there, deeply grounding. Taking as much time as you choose to be with this. You might like to write things down, drawings, movements, colours, feelings, whatever you choose. We'll just stay in this stillness for a few more moments. So please do take your time, drink some water. If it's okay with you, Catherine, I shall stop the recording here. Wonderful.